This tech tip looks at how to better manage your project through project phases.
All right, so the next step is to break your projects into phases, okay? So in the past, I remember training customers, and they used to have all kinds of files, 10 files per project, depending, because they were breaking their materials or their areas, or they were breaking by perimeter. So the idea of the integrated program now is that you can do your materials, you can do your dirt, you can even do your track work, you can even calculate your different holes and everything within the same file. Same thing with surfaces. If you have different alternates or different, if you get raising or lowering, trying to do some value engineering, create those multiple surfaces. Okay, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and use phases 1 and 2, both for the dirt and for the materials. So here's phase 1 that I already traced, but you can also trace it as you do it, and the grade work will go in and break it. So there's phase 1, utility, enter phase region. This is phase 1, press OK. Do you want to move everything inside of that area to phase 1? I'm going to say yes. Do you want to save this to a new file in case you want to save it to a new file? Sure, if you're doing it for the first time until you get comfortable with phases. But in this case, I'm not going to go ahead and pick it. I'm just going to say yep, move it to phase 1. Pick phase 2, utility, enter phase region, add a phase 2, yes, and yes. So now if I just want to see phase 1, go to the bottom of the screen here, all the way at the bottom, double click on phase 1, export to Excel phase 1. You just want your erosion control, your demolition, just pick it from the list. So that way you can filter through your information. Let's take a look at phase 2, double click. There's phase 2. Now one question that always comes up during training is, what if I need to reassign a phase? Maybe these roads are going to be done in phase 1. I have a little piece there. Those roads are going to be done in phase 1. So all I got to do is pick those areas, go to utility, reassign phases, pick phase 1. And now if I take a look at phase 1, you'll see that those areas are now included into phase 1. So we made it nice and easy to be able to change, to reassign phases. Okay. Now before, I think I made a mistake here. Yep. All of these are building pads, as you can see. And then I added this material, concrete median. Okay. We all make mistakes. So now how to fix it? You don't have to redo it, or you don't have to reassign it. All you got to do is double click on the material that you made a mistake on. Concrete median. Well, that's not concrete median. That's supposed to be building pads. You press OK, and grade work is going to tell you, do you want to change this? You say yes. And I'm ready to go. So my material is ready. My material is all phased. We're going to go back to grade work. So if you go back to the grade work program, Matt, you'll see that we have now a new layer called phase regions. Okay, and what are those phase regions? Well, the phase regions I was using in materials. So I can go in and copy those into regions or balance regions. So we can break the quantities for the dirt as well as materials using the same phases. Important for big highway projects too, right? I mean, and even take it to highway and do your muscle diagrams by the phase of construction. Okay, that's something that we always get from the customer.